Good Wednesday morning, you guys. It's the spiritual whistleblower here. As promised, tonight, this evening, we're going to do Whistleblower Wednesdays. I have to answer some questions you guys have submitted for advice. And you can meet me here tonight, 7 p.m. on YouTube Live, and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, I'm still a little sleepy. Also, I'm available for private coaching. You guys know I do phone consults, 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1-hour increments. Also, to fellas, I need you guys. I have a survey, an online survey that I put together for my men. The survey is about your experience with a female narcissist. You don't have to put your name on it. It is totally anonymous, just 10 little questions. I'm going to post the link down below in the comment section and pin it. If you can, it'll just take you no more than 2 minutes to fill it out. Please spread it out, spread it to other men that you know, your co-workers, your homeboys, your cousins, any men that you know. You can text the link to them, actually. You don't have to email it, but it's really quick and simple. I'm trying to get up to 100. I'm almost at my goal of 100 men. So if you could do me that favor, fellas, fill out the survey on your experience with the female narcissist. I greatly appreciate it. Okay? Also, everybody, I'm going to be dropping a bonus video. You get 2 videos today on top of the Whistleblower Wednesdays, the live. So I've been busy the last 2 days and I didn't put up any videos. So today I'm going to give you 2 videos. We're going to start with this one. The name of this video is called "The Narcissist Wants You to Consistently Pardon His or Her Inconsistency." I will say that again. The name of this video is called "The Narcissist Wants You to Consistently Pardon His or Her Inconsistency." All right. Now, I have told you guys over and over again, my personal opinion, and the number one sign that you are dealing with a narcissist is a pattern of inconsistency. They do not know how to be consistent for shit. That mask will always slip no matter how hard they try, to keep up the song and dance, to keep that tap dance going. They always gonna miss a step. That mask is going to slip. When they're love bombing you and they can no longer keep up the faked act, and they feel like they've gotten you to a place where you're comfortable and you don't want to leave, you're falling in love, then they're going to ease up off that love bombing and start the devalue process where they're, fucking with your head. They're gaslighting, playing mind games, falsely accusing you of cheating, invalidating your success, anything, small achievements to major achievements. You can get a promotion at the job, come home and want to, share the good news, and the narcissist will completely invalidate the fact that you had a great day and you got a job promotion. They're such envious creatures. One thing is guaranteed. These creatures are inconsistent in everything they say and do. They tell one lie after the next. I mean, you can record the narcissist. This is how delusional they are. You can record them on tape. And you can say, you know what? On such and such date, you said X, Y, and Z. And a narc will look you in the face and say, no, I didn't say that. No, I didn't mean that. That's not what I said. That's not what I meant. And you can play back the recording. You can say, I secretly taped you. And you play it back and they'll get fucking angry at you. And still deny, with the evidence in your hands, they'll still deny that they fucking said or did what they said. They don't know how to sustain a pattern of consistency unless they're at their jobs, because they need to hold on. They cling on to their jobs for dear life because the job title helps them to hide and mask their fake personas. And a lot of them can't, if they're sociopaths, psychopaths, they can't hold on to their jobs but so long. They always end up losing their jobs, jumping from one job to the next. But a lot of narcs that are really good at hiding behind their mask and holding on to their jobs. I know my grandmother, she retired after doing 40 years. She worked for 40 years at a hospital. But when she came home every night, she was a demon. She was a demon. Everybody got cussed out in the house. There was a lot of fist fights and everything, but she knew how to go to work and put that demonic behavior under wraps so that she can function like a normal person at the job. So narcs do know how to maintain their jobs. A lot of them do. It's the sociopaths and psychopaths that are really criminal minded, and they fuck up on the job and they jump from job to job, whatever. But the inconsistency comes from, so what, the narc has a good job, they may be a high-ranking CEO or executive at the job. They're going to do everything to cling on to that goody two-shoe image. They're going to do everything to cling on, they're going to hide behind that high-powered, executive position, because it creates an image to people on the outside looking in, like, wow, they must be successful and super smart and knowledgeable. But the family, the people closest to the narc that gets to see the narc behind closed doors, when that narc leaves that high power position to go home every night, he's going to be a bastard behind closed doors, he or she. They're going to be a bastard behind closed doors to their family and their loved ones. And that's where the pattern inconsistency comes from. Good during the day while they're at work, horrible at night towards their family and friends at night when they come home from work. Church, same thing with church. I hate a fake Christian. You guys know I'm always talking about the fake Christians. A narcissist will go to church dressed to the nines, best suit, best tie suit, Stacey Adams shoes. The females, they got on their suits, with the rhinestone collar button and the brim hats, the T, their little, T hats that they wear, and what do they call those hats? Facilitators? I don't know. You know those big ugly hats that the women wear to church. Church is all about a fashion show to the narcissist. Church is about preying on innocent people, and who they can sleep with, or if they're a pedophile, whose child they can touch and flirt with behind closed doors. They're doing everything in church except worshiping. They're pretending to worship. Again, church is used as a mask to cover up their toxic behavior, because when they leave church and they go home, they're going to go right back. They're going to go right back to that abusive demonic behavior that they hide so well from the outside world. Again, church is just a mask, a cover up. And this is the delusion here. They are allowed in their sick, twisted minds to be inconsistent with you. The promises that they gave you in the beginning when they were love bombing you, to marry you, to honor you, to build a life with you, to never cheat on you, all of that, they switch up. They switch up. They pull that rug from underneath your feet. You fall flat on your face. They kick you off that pedestal. They switch up. They folded. They lied. Inconsistency. But the sick shit is, if you dare try to do the same thing, you end up giving your money, giving up sex, giving up your car, giving up your life. You become a personal slave, a personal lapdog for the narc. If you dare turn off those benefits or those perks and you start becoming inconsistent, there's going to be a big problem in your household. The narc is going to fuck your shit up. Okay, see, the narc is always writing his own rules. He or she can be inconsistent, but don't you dare try to switch up and be inconsistent with the narc. The narc didn't give you permission to be inconsistent. Your job is to stay consistent, keep pouring in that supply. That narc needs all the supply he or she can get out of you. All your money, all your sex, all your time, all your assets, all your resources, all your connections. That is supply. And you better stay consistent. And you better not question the narc when he or she chooses to turn off. When they decide to be inconsistent with you, you better not even dare ask them or hold them accountable, because you will be punished for it. You will be punished with the silent treatment. You will be punished by them, sneaking out and going to cheat. You will be punished on your birthdays. They won't buy you a birthday gift, or they'll give you a lousy birthday gift. They're going to find a way to punish you for you holding them accountable for them not being consistent with their behavior. Okay? But you are expected to remain consistent with pouring in supply. There's totally a double standard here when you're dealing with a toxic narcissist. But let me tell you something. When you break away from the narc, when you begin to move on and you cut them off, you don't answer the hoovers, you're bouncing back. You've seen the narc for who he or she is, and you figured this game out. You become inconsistent with giving the narc his or her supply that they once was able to get out of you, and you're grade A supply. This is going to hurt the narc when you turn your supply off. Now you're the one that's being inconsistent. You've put your foot on the brakes. You've pumped the brakes and say, hold up, no more. You will get no more supply out of me. No more love, no more attention, no more adulation, no more of my money, no more sex. No, you can't have the key to my home. You can't have the key to my car. I'm taking you off of my bank account. I'm taking you off of everything. I don't want to be connected or associated to you. I'm blocking your family. You become inconsistent. You start shutting shit down. You start enforcing your boundaries. You cut the narc off. Now the roles have switched. You're the one that's inconsistent with giving that supply, and you're going to watch the narc become consistent with trying to gain it back. This is where the stalking and the hoovering comes in. Now the narc will consistently pursue you to pull you back in. And don't you ever give up your power ever again. Okay, guys, again, fellas, if you will take a few minutes out to fill out that survey, I've pinned the link down in the comments section, and please pass it around. Ladies, if you know any fellas, tell them to take it. It only takes 2 minutes. It's anonymous. It's 10 questions. Fill it out. I'm almost there at my goal of 100 men. I wanted to survey 100 men about female narcs. I thank you guys so much. I'm going to put out a second video after this one for my ladies. That is called the Narcissist Recycled Engagement Ring. Okay, I'm gonna do a whole video on engagement rings and how narcissists view engagement rings. That's coming right up. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you tonight for Whistleblower Wednesdays. This is the Spiritual Whistleblower.